Okay, we won the die roll. I like it when we win the die roll. Probably should actually lower this. Maybe that's why. There we go. Alright. My volume probably just dipped for y'all. Sorry. I just upgraded to Windows 10, so who knows what's happening. Hey, this is an opening hand that I approve of. I'll keep it. Don't bolt my birds. Hey man, don't bolt my birds. Don't bolt the bird. I'm telling you. Geo Prism. Do not bolt my bird. I will shove my Nakata so far up your ass that I will, I don't know, wanting cat stuff. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just gonna play the bird. Just don't bolt the bird. Oh, hey, no bolting bird. Experiment 1. Oh my god, we're against a zoo deck. Oh my god, this is so good. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this, guys. We're gonna win this. We can even win this race just by doing what we need to do. What we need to do. Okay, what do we actually want to do here? Do we actually want to get aggressive? We can put the Nakatl down, and then we have a blocker, and a Tarmogoyf, and then we have a blocker. Or we can put the Geist down and just start raising him. Ooh, choices! And then if we do that, we can also have Path to Exile to back it up. What do we want to do? That was a weird noise, I know, and you guys loved it. This is coming to the so we know that. We're taking it's okay. Arguably getting hit with a 3/3 sucks here. And I'd be willing to trade my Nakatl for that since I'm going to win with a Geist. Yeah, let's end up doing that. I like that play actually better than Geist. But it's all enabled because yes. Because yes. And that'll make Geist 3/4, which can pretty much block everything that he's going to put out if he's an Experiment 1 deck anyways. Unless he's a mono green deck, in which case, alright, that's fine. That can happen, I suppose. Dude, I just cracked my wrist. I know this has nothing to do with modern zoo matchups, but I just cracked my wrist and it freaked the shit out of me. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm on the computer every day, all day. Not really, not when I'm working. When I'm working, I'm actually, like, hanging off of 30 feet, you know, truss towers and rigging things together. I said rigging with an R. But I would like to be on the computer every day for a living. Oh, maybe he's just a mono green deck then. Yeah, it's a thrust. Oh, yeah, look at that. Whatever, we started off aggression. I'm okay with that. Alright, a fetch land. What does that put us in? That means we can do a 3-drop and then still have Path to Exile backup. I like that idea. Or we can put down we can not take damage, which arguably could be also a good idea. Swing with a Nakatl that's going to be a 4/4 because of Pride Mage. Yeah, I like that idea. It's a little bit more defensive, but we're not the beatdown in this situation. I think we're actually playing a little tempo by attacking with. Don't forget to put down the land. Leatherback, huh? Okay. Question, what do we want to do in this situation? If we put the Leatherback, we could path the Leatherback, which is huge. And let Experiment 1 live. It's sort of the max that Experiment 1's getting at any rate. I also have Path to Exile mana open. He's just gonna let it fly through. Alright. That's fine with me. I think we want a Temple Garden in this situation. Question is, do we pass something right here and now? And that makes my Tarmogoyf a 2/3. No. I mean, the only difference, I would rather path if I draw a collected company. If I draw anything else, I'm probably fine. And then I draw a collected company, right? No, lightning bolt. Actually, I love lightning bolt in this situation. I think we do an all-out attack because now we can path Leatherback, and we can kill the Tusker. And we can possibly trade with the experiment one. I think we path the Leatherback now. Get rid of that thing. Because yes, this can regenerate, but I can never kill that thing. You should have another basic forest. That's all you need, right? You're just choosing. You're like, oh yeah, I want that full art land. I need that full art forest. That full art forest. That's what I need. I think we attack this way. And if he blocks here, that kind of sucks. But if he blocks... He's going to double block here. That doesn't suck for me. That's actually pretty good for me. I could always bolt my own bird. I could let my Tarmogoyf die. I don't want to let my Tarmogoyf die. Kind of shitty that we had to be in that situation. Okay with this. Probably put my bird in front of the experiment one if he attacks, because he's probably got like pump spells. Okay, Bailoff. We got a 4/4 to deal with now. That kind of blows. It's not the worst situation in the world. I've been in crappier situations. Oh hey, we got a path to exile. That's pretty good for us. We can't really attack here, so I guess we just put out the Geist and hope to path. Alright, there's a Tusker. Sure, it's a 3/3. These creatures are big enough. I can't let them have too much time because it'll just keep pounding the floor with more creatures. Okay, I think we're okay with double blocking. And we'll see if he does anything worth mentioning. Alright, he is. So, I'm sorry, Goyf, but that means that you need to die now. Because we're going to get rid of that thing. To replace it, at least. I think we go ahead and we just attack here. We get some damage in. He can only block one of those things anyways, and he's going to block the Geist. If he blocks the Nakatl, that's terrible for him. I just rather see his life total drop here. And then replace it with the Goyf. Now, if all those things in his hands are pump spells, I almost totally fell down. Then we're kind of in a shitty spot. But if they're not pump spells, we're not in a super shitty spot. He could just go ahead and not attack at all, in which case we'll just peck away with our birds a little bit. Collected Company would be kind of cool. I think we can take one pump spell here from the experiment one, if he attacks with the experiment one. A bolt would also be incredibly good here. 6, sure, I'm not dead yet, so that's fine. Now I'm dead. Okay, he had the 3 aspects of Hydras that he needed. Yeah, he had all the aspects of Hydra he could have possibly wanted, huh? Sure. Yeah, he had the perfect pump spells. Anyways, let's pull in the Spellskites and the Rocks Warmonks and Collected Companies and maybe Grim Lavamancers. I guess we could bring in the Stubborn Denial here. And we're going to take out the Geist, because the Geists weren't really good here. We're going to take out the Retreat, because the Retreat is going to be a little too slow. And we're left over with a pretty good spell selection here. Collected Company, I think, is worth keeping in. Maybe out one Qasali Pride Mage. But I think that's probably where we want to stand. Yeah, I could have blocked with just the bird. And I guess it was a little greedy for me not to block with the bird. But I thought I could maybe use that bird to peck away if I drew a bolt. That was one of my outs. Yeah, I guess blocking with the birds would have been the correct call there, but he really was going to need Aspect of Hydra to kill me. I guess he could have done Aspect of Hydra, and then even if he had like a mutagenic growth there or something that punched it by 2, he wasn't going to do it. Most of his pump spells usually cost 2 in the fact of like a Kickered Vines of Vastwood. So I think I was probably in a fine situation there. Maybe I should have. He also drew like really big creatures that he needed to have the higher end of his curve rather than the lower end of his curve. Things like Dryad, Militant. So it was like a perfect storm. I honestly thought I was going to be statistically safe, but I guess the safe thing to do would have been to block with the birds. Oh well, you live, you learn. But at any rate, yes, we want to play. Yes, we'll keep a hand. Oh no, we're not going to keep a hand that doesn't have blue. Well, again. Alright, I guess we keep a Spellskite hand at box for a while. God, I hope we draw something good. Yeah, I hope we draw something good. I hope we draw anything good. Anything would be nice. Fought hard to get my I don't want to be fucking losing most of my matches. I want to be 3-2 at least. It makes me feel better at night. God damn it. God damn it. Kept 7 cards, but maybe it was a shaky 7. Yeah, put that on the bottom. Just thin. No worries. No reason to not thin here. Takes less damage too. We gotta think about our life total. Alright, Treetop Village, huh? Breeding Pool probably is the correct choice. What do we draw? Forest. Great. I mean, I guess we might as well have all of our No. Yeah, I guess we might. Spellskite stops things like Aspect of Hydra, by the way. So, for what it's worth, that's what I'm going to have. Alright, plus, that's fine. Not what we wanted. But we'll take what we're given. We can swing for one. He tanked on his hand for a little bit. He's lacking land, or it's all landfill. I don't know. If he attacks with Tusker, what do I do? Just block with the Spellskite, and then he does like Prey Upon or something. And that's kind of shitty. Yeah, we're gonna take that. We'll gladly take that. I'll pay 2 life to take it, sure. I don't know why he wouldn't know that I could do that. Thank you. Now I can actually attack with this thing if I really wanted to. Sure, you got to. I wonder if he sided in more pump stuff. Great, more fetch lands. We're gonna put out a... Well, no, we're gonna put out fetch land because we actually are gonna be using Noble Hierarchy, I suppose. Tusker. Sure, you got lots of 3/3s, man. Strangleroot Geist, sure. If you want to attack into it, man. Come at me, dude. Nope. Okay. Come on, Collected Company, give me good things. Spellskite is okay, I suppose. It's better than nothing. Oh, hey, Rock's Warmonk is a pretty good draw here. We're still really defensive. I can attack with this. Doesn't do much, but I can attack with it. I guess, yeah, we're gonna go pay with this here and here for the Rock's Warmonk. For what it's worth, we've got a better hand, or better field than he does at this point. We can start attacking with the Rock's Warmonk next turn. Dried Milton, sure. Sort of have like blockers for days at any rate. That's pretty good. Alright, we got a Lightning Bolt. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and just attack with the lifelink. Let's start getting our life back. It's going to be Exalted, so we'll gain 4 life at least. And maybe if he like blocks all out, then we can still start eating stuff with the Scavenging Ooze. And plus, we still have at least one thing that we can bolt down. Keswick Wolf Run would be huge. That would be a good one to have. Got no reason not to play this. I've still got a pretty impressive field of blockers. I can kill off his Tusker, block the Undire. I think, yeah, kill off a Tusker, we eat the Tusker. Now we got a 3/3. We block the Strangleroot Geist. No, we block the Experiment one with this one, and we block the we block the Strangle Root, and we eat the Strangle Root on the stack. We also can block with one of these 3/3s. Yeah, I think that's our best bet to do here. Alright, we declare blocker sound. Let's use mana now to eat the Strangle Root. And yeah, we'll use another mana. We'll just need the last bit too. And we end up with more life than we lost. Alright, cool. Lightning bolt. I like that. I like a lightning bolt here. At this point, I mean, I think he had to eventually start attacking here. We'll just attack with the team. I could have done 1 extra damage. I'm okay with doing it on his turn, especially if I can get like his treetop village or something. Maybe he'll put out like Avatar of the Resolute. Sure, it doesn't. This one covers all right now. Maybe we can set him up with some bad blocks here. I should arguably attack with the Spellskite too, since he gave us the Rancor. We'll keep the Spellskite back one more turn. Sure, 3/3 blocking it. 2/1 blocking it. Sure. That equals 5. That equals death. So we'll go ahead and we'll say sure. We'll say sure. We'll bolt. 3/3. Eat that said 3/3. So give him less outs. Okay. Alright, we'll attack. We will let you allow us to attack with everything. That's it. Cool. Yay! So he does run a couple 2/2s and a couple 1/1s, or 2/1s. So we could argue about Spellskite whether it's worth bringing in or not. He plays well. He plays actually the Avatar of the Resolute too, but 8 of those 12 creatures can grow. I don't know. I guess it's better than a Qasali Pride Mage. It's definitely not better than a Lightning Bolt. I guess it's better than a Birds of Paradise. Oh, yeah, we'll go for collect. We'll do that. That seems better. Let's just go with that for right now. Because I didn't know whether he like had some brew and he didn't have those 1-droppers. No, if we had a Mana Dork, okay. If this was a Mana Dork, the hand would be arguably a lot better. Alright, we'll keep it. We want to land, but I actually wouldn't mind putting that on the top of my library. The reason why is because he's going to play a creature. I'm going to be able to put out Noble Hierarchy. Then I can bolt said creature on his turn. And when he goes to when he goes to pump spell it, I can stubborn denial it. Short term. I don't know if this is going to work out in my favor. But I think he's going to play a 2-mana thing, so he's only going to grow up by 1. Alright, fetch land would be great here. Thank you. Thank you, gods of deliverance. We could also just bolt right here and then put out a Tarmogoyf and then save the Stubborn Denial. I think that's the better plan, guys. Because that'll get bigger. So then the Tusker, and the Tusker can... Guess we go for the Hollowed Fountain. Hey, did we end up drawing... Is this turn 2 for us? Yeah, we ended up drawing a perfect lands. Cool. I like it when that happens. A lot of times it doesn't. You know, I like it when it happens. If he's attacking with a Tusker, it's clear that he's got a pump spell. Well, fuck it, I guess I gotta block. Use your pump spell. We had to do that. I could play a Noble Hierarch, or sorry, a Wild Nicodle and trade it. Or I could play... I want to save my Knight, because it arguably can get bigger than Smiter can. And I'm willing to try to block again. Avatar the Resolute. Not so great. Alright. Cool. Great. Peachy. I think we end up going for Nicodle. We end up going for Grim Lavamancer. And we sit on the Stubborn Denial a little bit. And we gotta play a little defensive, but that's fine. Okay, now the pieces are starting to come together a little bit. The real question, I think, is do we Grim Lavamancer away the Avatar? And that gives us an extra mana to Stubborn Denial if he tries to pump spell it. Or do we just go for another Raw Quarry? If he's got a pump spell, arguably he would have used it, right? I think we put neither Raw Quarry out. And we just stand one more turn of blocking. Because if he attacks, it's still a pretty bad trade. He's gonna have to trade a couple of his things. Okay, cool. Alright, Spellskite. I like you. I like you, Spellskite. Play the Spellskite. Seems great. Now we have a bunch of blockers. Let's make a clearly bad attack for the opponent. And if he lets this go through, cool. I guess he could dismember, in which case I think I'm okay with that. If he dismembers, that's fine. He's got to pay 4 life to do it. I don't think I'm going to redirect it to Spellskite. I'd rather him not be able to do good blocks. The only way I'd do that is if he blocks and then tries to dismember, because then I'm gonna have better trades than him. Treetop Village, sure. Okay, 3/3, yes, yes. Alright, we're gonna take them all out now. We're gonna Lightning Bolt off the Tusker. And then I'm gonna go ahead and sack my what? Mountain? For a stomping ground again? That sucks, I gotta do my life total for this, but whatever. We're alive. And we're gonna use Lightning Bolt Tarmogoyf. Or I guess Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. You gain 10 life if you have... Well, he's only gaining 5 life, right? Sure. You gain life, but I don't know how that helps you very much. A lot. I mean, you could pump spell on my Nicottle. I think I just let my Nicottle die at that point. Alright, I think we've got this. I think we've hard won the settlement here. We will gladly offer a trade in terms of Nicottle for its creature. That's fine with me. Alright, Path to Exile. We're pretty much in the clear at this point. Let's just keep... This means we can also Grim Lavamancer. We're just gonna block. I see no reason not to block here. We're gonna go ahead and say no. Yay, we win! That was pretty much a last-ditch effort. That Spellskite did quite a lot in both games. I didn't even know Spellskite was going to do a lot in those games, but it did. So, cool. 3-2. That's not the best we ever could do, but that Storm that we lost on the first round was stupidly good. I can't even be salty about it, because it really was just a good... He just had it. He knew what to do, and he valued me twice with his grape shot and still won the game. Took him a little bit, but no, he did it. He knew what to do. So that was that. I can't even remember the second game, but oh, it was Infect, right, that I lost against? Yeah, and I think we lost because I didn't choose... Well, because I didn't choose to block, right? Something like that. Anyways, yeah, no, that was fine. So 3-2, I think probably could have been a 4-1 if I was better. But it's weird. It seems like every time I do the leagues, I end up doing piss poorly or drawing really bad openers a lot of the time. But like in the just play lobby, I've been killing it with this deck. This is a good deck, man. You've got lots of options, and really the best part of the deck is the sideboard. The sideboard lets you, like I just showed you throughout any game that I won, just really start kicking ass after side. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got any questions or comments about the deck or how I play, let me know. I'd love to talk about it. And as always, make sure you feed your animals.